I started collecting movies pretty seriously a couple months ago, and since then I've gotten a lot more movies. Some of them were new pickups that I bought or got from my parents' house that were still there, but the majority of the ones in this video are actually my partner's movies. We recently moved in, and so now we've combined our movie libraries, and I have, I think, 167 films now. So I think it goes without saying that this update is going to be significantly longer than the first episode, but I'm excited to finally update the log and everything of the films that I've added. So we'll go ahead and start with my new additions, which includes the Spider-Man trilogy on DVD. Those were all from a garage sale, as well as I picked up 21 Jump Street and The Hangover. Then I have Die Another Day, a special edition DVD of that. I also have Dr. No, picked up a copy of Hot Rod, and I finally got Hot Fuzz, which concludes my Edgar Wright collection for now. I also got a copy of Spaceballs, because why not? I got my copy of UHF, as well as my copy of a Weird Al music video collection from my parents' house. I have the Star Wars trilogy, and this is one of the most memorable DVDs I had growing up. It's very cool. Love the box set. Moving on with box sets, I also picked up a Dark Knight Blu-ray trilogy from Entertain Mart, and it's really cool. It has this book and everything. I have a steelbook of Evil Dead that I got at Walmart. Picked up a Blu-ray copy of The Menu, one of my favorite movies in the last year. I have a Lost Boys 3 movie collection, as well as a copy of Aquaman that I got from a random movie bin haul. Those are supposed to be for content, but we'll see if that turns into videos. I have this really cool wheel set of Fast and the Furious. I think this is the first 8 films, but it was just so cool. And then we get into my partner's collection, which starts with The Perks of Being a Wallflower. She also has The Longest Ride, Matilda, The Polar Express, one of my favorite Christmas films, as well as hers. Hugo, such a great film, and I remembered having a copy of this, but apparently I don't. Maze Runner Double Feature, which is the first 2 films, I believe. Flicka, which is a great movie, actually. She has Insidious Chapter 3, The Witch, which I don't know why it says promo. Gretel and Hansel. She has a rental copy of The Great Gatsby. She has this really cool copy of Atomic Blonde. One of our only duplicates, she has a copy of Baby Driver. She has The Wolverine. Nanny McPhee with this really cool holographic cover. She has another copy of Perks of Being a Wallflower. She has The Lucky One. Grown Ups, which is always a hoot and a holler. The Huntsman, which I think, is that a sequel? Scary Movie 2. The Hobbit, or one of the Hobbits, I don't know. She has Schindler's List. She has a movie called Caw, Hush. Corpse Bride, which is another great one. Twilight New Moon, and this is where you'll notice that things are definitely out of order because there's the first Twilight movie. We have yet to organize things yet as we see Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters. Followed by Wall-E with this really cool holographic cover. Love that. The Vow. Wedding Planner. Made in Manhattan. Then she has season 3 of Grey's Anatomy. Bolt. Also, Grey's Anatomy Season 1. Ghostbusters Answer the Call. I think we need to finish this collection of Ghostbusters movies. We have Ice Princess as well. The Conjuring, just the first one. I think we need to complete those ones as well. Then she has Shrek the Third, and these are definitely movies we need. Racing Stripes, Jupiter Ascending, Inferno. Then we have Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, such a good movie. Secret Window with Johnny Depp. Then we've got Pirates of the Caribbean, I think this is the third one at World's End. Jumanji, which I actually haven't seen, but I've heard is good. Talladega Nights, you can't go wrong. Then we have The Karate Kid, the 2010. Brave, which is another great one. The Amazing Spider-Man, which I actually have never seen. And then we have Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. 17 again, which is a great one. The Spectacular Now, one of my favorite movies. Robots, which is just such a banger with the clear case. Surf's Up, another great one. These are just classics. Chicken Run. The Host. Disney's classic, just Cinderella. The Notebook. And we have Mockingjay Part 1. We also have the Hunger Games triple feature that includes Mockingjay Part 1. Then we have G-Force. I mean, come on. Chicken Little. Twilight Eclipse. Cinderella Man, such a good one. Love and Honor. Over the Hedge. Classic. Moana. Toy Story 3. Princess and the Frog. Earth to Echo. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Up. I mean, I don't know how she does it. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The Hills Have Eyes Unrated Edition. Boogeyman 2. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then we have the Divergent series. So Divergent, followed by Insurgent. I think I have these in the right order. And finally, Allegiant. Then we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. We have Paranorman. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Bedtime Stories, one of Adam Sandler's best. The Cat in the Hat. Hotel for Dogs. Hoodwinked. Kangaroo Jack in these really old style cases. Shark Tale. Where the Wild Things Are, such a good one. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, I think that's a second copy. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. The Wicker Man, Brother Bear 2. Zathura, Date Night, such a good one. And then finally, Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is our second duplicate. So those are the films that were added to the collection. Now I think it's time to figure out how to organize all of these movies now that I actually have a bit of a collection. And we're kind of in the process of that. If you have a collection of your own, I would love to know how you organize your movies. And if you have any tips or suggestions of how we should organize ours, I'd be very thankful for that in the comments below. Other than that though, that's it for update 2 of my film collection. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, do the right thing, good vibes only, and never stop creating. Peace.